Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I'm trying a new brand. We are going to be playing with the Saints, Angels, Sinners Follow Your Dreams palette. This is a collab palette that they did and I want to try the brand. I want to see what the formula's about. I really want to get into this color story. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned for more. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I upload twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe and I would love to have you back again on the channel in the future. Let's get into the palette. So some details about this palette. It is for sale right now. It is pre-order for $58. I can't remember for sure, but I think I used this creator's code, like the collaborator. I'm pretty sure. If you follow them on Instagram, they are pretty good about listing what codes you can or cannot use, and they do sales pretty frequently. As of when I'm filming this, I love this so much. I've already placed another order from this brand, you guys. Their brand is through Etsy. And again, you can find the link to their Etsy shop from their Instagram page. But gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Spoiler alert before we get into it. I know 58 like is a lot, but once again, there are codes. It is an indie brand. It's gorgeous though. The quality, so much better. I say this all the time. Yes, it's more, but I would rather spend $58 for this than another Urban Decay like Naked 4 palette that is just so boring to me at this point. This is sparking creativity. I already have so many ideas with this palette and I'm really excited to share this first look with you. So without me rambling on too much about how great it is, let's just let you see it in action for yourself. Alright, so the inside of the packaging is exactly like the outside. Follow your dreams. And then on the inside, guys, is the reason I purchased this palette. This color story. It just seemed very unique to me. What do you guys think? I actually don't follow this creator at all. Like, I'm not familiar with... Guys, I don't even know how to pronounce the creator's name. There is the handle right there. But the color story is what drew me in, and I've heard some other creators that I follow, particularly Nikki Raven and Batty Bean, rave so far about this brand's formula, the Saints, Angels, Sinners formula. So my first experience with the brand happens to be a collab, but because of the recommendation of creators that I know my tastes are similar to theirs and the color story, here we are. So there's so many ways you could go with this. I mean, I could do a 3 looks 1 palette and still not scratch the surface of what you could do with this. But alas, I am getting ready to flee the country. I'm going to Italy and Greece soon. So today I'm just doing 1 look, but absolutely if you would like to see more looks, let me know down in the comments below and I will make that happen in the future if you would like it. So I actually want to start with the shade Vision because this just seems so unique to me. It kind of looks blue, it kind of looks green, it kind of looks gray. So let's see how it is on the eyes. I did already prime. I'm going in with my Morphe M441. And I'm just like kind of being gentle because I don't know how these formulas act. Like, I don't know if the mattes are going to be powdery or what. Okay, so this color right off the bat reminds me of a shade I have that I really, really like. It reminds me of a matte shade that I have that is this kind of like grayish blue from Glam Natrix from the You Beauty palette. You guys know what I'm talking about? Does anyone have that palette, the You Beauty Glam Natrix palette? I can't remember what the shade is called, but there is a shade, a matte one too, at that, similar to this. And I like that one. This one I feel like I'm having to build a bit, but that's okay. It is building. That's my pet peeve. I don't mind when I have to build to get pigmentation, but my pet peeve is when I layer and layer and layer and layer and there is no building. It just like stays the same opacity. You can't get more or less to your desire. That's quite nice for a base, if I do say so myself. Okay, so next up, I'm actually gonna go in with Imagination, which is kind of this like grungier color. And I'm gonna try to put that mostly in the outer 3rd. This is on my Morphe JS6. Ooh, that's pretty when it's mixed with that kind of bluey shade. I like that a lot. I have a feeling this is going to be another one of those Spring Who videos as far as the final eye look, so I'm sorry if you're looking for light and spring and floral, but look, I could do that with the color story, or you could do that with the color story. So again, if that's what you would rather see, let me know and I will do my best to mix it up, but it's just my comfort zone. This is my kind of look and color story that is my go-to that I really, really enjoy. Ooh, those two blended together so nicely. Okay, so the mattes play nice, wonderful. Now I know what I'm gonna put on the lid. This looks so unique to my collection. This is the shade Fantasy. So I'm gonna put it on my finger here because I think I'm just gonna tap it. I'm gonna try it without glitter glue today and see how it goes. I'll leave you a note in the description. But I pray you can see the shift in this, because it is like a blue to a purple, but it's not your normal blue to a purple. It's like deep. It's got kind of like a darker base, but I wouldn't call it a black base. But it definitely shifts from blue to purple in a deep way. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. That is absolutely gorgeous. It actually has like more green, I feel like, on the eye as well in the reflect, but that could be because of the mattes I have underneath, which I love shades that change based on what your base mattes are too, because that just gives you even more options of what you can do. Like, I'm not seeing really on my eye a lot of the purple, I'm seeing on my finger, but that's okay. Oh, this is so pretty, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So smooth. I'll have to try it in the future to see how this picks up on a brush, because I usually honestly don't like to apply stuff with my fingers. Here, actually, let's just go now and see how it picks up. I'm gonna grab, this is an M456, just to get in the corners. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's picking up on the brush too much, but I will say, if you use like a NYX glitter primer or something like that and maybe had a little bit of a tacky brush, it might pick up better then. So I will have to play around with that. That is so pretty. It, like, when I turn my head, it almost looks like a brown base, but I believe it's that greenish, like olivey color underneath. That's stunning, you guys. I love this. I'm so happy. What next? What next? I want to play with more shades. I can't stop. Let's see. What can we add that will make sense here? Okay, I think I'm going to go on the lower lash line next. And I'm just going to keep it simple on the lower lash line. And I think I'm going to go for Lucid Dreams, which is kind of like this mauvey pinky color. And I'm going to go with my M508 for that. See, now this color, I don't feel like you have to build up at all, unlike that first kind of bluey one, so maybe it just depends. And I'm going to blend that out a little bit too. And to finish everything up, I'm going to put a bit of Dreamer, this shade, on the inner corner. I'm going in with an M560. Hopefully I can get some of this to stick. This shimmer formula reminds me a lot of the Adept Cosmetics one. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty, you guys. That's so pretty, you guys. So I do want to point out this has mattes, and it does have a few of these, like Harmony, Fantasy, Dreamer, and maybe Utopia had that kind of like flaky texture. You can see it really well here on Harmony. I swatched that one earlier just when I opened it to see how they were. But then they've also got other shimmers here that you can see do not have that texture, like Miracle up here in the corner and Ambition. You can see their textures a little bit more of maybe like a traditional metallic. I didn't use any of those today, so I'm not sure. Oh, but I'm looking forward to using this palette more. I'm gonna go ahead in with the matte Mystery up here, and I'm gonna use that same Morphe M508 I used on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna create myself a bit of a matte shadow wing. Alright, so that just made everything kind of a little smokier. You could definitely leave it without the shadow liner if you wanted. But yeah, guys, that is, how many shades did we use? 5, 6. I used 6 shades, 18. So I used a third of the palette in this look, and I am so impressed by this formula so far. Color Story is really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and finish with mascara, lips, all of that stuff, and I'll be back with the final look. Alright guys, let me tell you all of the kind of finishing touches I added. I have this super old Avon Glimmer Stix eyeliner in Sapphire Blue. I put in the waterline. I added the Colourpop Lippie Stix shade Sassy. Buxom Mascara. What else did I do? Anything? Oh, a little bit of the Mermaid Tears highlighter from Bitter Lace Beauty. So here is the final look. Let me know what you think. I feel great. I love it. My mom and I are going to a flea market this morning, so this is my Ohio flea market look. Whatever. This is definitely way bolder than most of the people do makeup, I feel like, in my day-to-day life that I know, but it's part of why I love having a YouTube channel, is to talk to other people that have a passion for color and out there looks like I do. I don't think this is that out there, but I know a lot of people do. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end, and I hope to see you back on the next one. Bye!